Here we go with defensive lineman Chris Burgess Jr. And as you look at this young man, he is in the class of 2025. So just a junior declaring early, still a big moment for our game and for this young man as well. All right, look at the size, 6'5", 240-pound, four-star defensive lineman, only 16. And I'm sure you're thinking this guy's been playing since Pop Warner football. That's not the case. As a matter of fact, Chris told us that he grew up not really a big fan of football, didn't watch on Saturdays, not the NFL on Sundays. And his father here played defensive lineman and somehow had the patience to allow him to just play AAU basketball and grow up. And finally, he tested out the game, fell in love with it, and now the rest is history. And so, Chris, you stand here now with your family. You've got these hats in front of you, and everybody wants to know where you'll be playing your college football in 2 years. So we've got LSU, Michigan, Notre Dame, Alabama, and LSU, and Notre Dame and Alabama. Okay, and Ohio State. There we go. All right, so where are you going to play your college football in 2 years?
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank everybody that came out and supported me. I want to thank my coaches, Dante Colbert, Derek Hunter, back in Chicago. Also my grandparents, my Grandma Jack and Grandpa Flip. With that being said, I'll be attending the University of Notre Dame.
All right, Fighting Irish with a big pickup. Way to start this game. South Bend, here he comes. Chris, I think everybody would love to know, why are you declaring so early?
Just to, relieve the press and get it over with,
Remove the pressure. I hear you. And Dad, I think parents back at home would like to know, how in the world did you maintain the patience with the size of this young man and not force him into the game early? How'd you do that?
I mean, it was difficult, but I never wanted to force none of my kids to do anything that they didn't want to do. So he made the decision he wanted to play, so we got after it. So proud of him.
And it is quite a moment. Congratulations to all of you, Mom, Marshall, your siblings, and to you, young man. We look forward to seeing what you do next year and, of course, in 2 years in South Bend for Notre Dame. Congratulations.
Marcel Sanders Jr. is ready for his big moment. Marty Snyder.
Yeah, the talented defensive back out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. We have Mom Danita here, other family members as well. His coach told me he's a true student of the game. He watches more film than any player he has ever coached. And it is down to Ole Miss, Syracuse, and Georgia. Marcellus, where are you going to play your college football?
Yes, sir. So first, I want to thank God for allowing me to play this game. I also want to thank my parents and all my coaches back at home, trainers, things like that. But with that being said, for the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be attending Syracuse University.
Syracuse, I believe that's the first time Syracuse has ever been pulled in this game. Our buddy Mike Tirico is cheering somewhere loudly, I'm quite sure. So what made the difference for the Orange?
Yes, sir. So Coach Fran, he's like family to me. He's heavily recruited me when I was really considering Georgia. And honestly, I feel like I'll really be developed on and off the field there. So I'm excited.
I got to ask you a serious question. It snows an average of 3 inches a year in Chattanooga, 114 inches a year in Syracuse. Did you factor that in at all?
No, sir, not really. I love the game too much to really consider that.
Well, Paul, he told us his dream is always to, number one, be in this game, but number two, declare in this game. He's done that. Marcellus Barnes headed to Syracuse.
So here we go with Satala of Bountiful High School. 6'3", 195-pound athlete. You're playing linebacker here. But this guy in high school had a monster high school senior season on both sides of the balls. Listen to this number. On offense, he had 54 catches for 799 yards and 17 touchdowns. Then on defense, 86 tackles and 6 interceptions. Oh, by the way, throw in basketball and lacrosse. You did that too. So you got your family here, your dad, your mom, you've got your little brother, Lakepa, who is a freshman football player and hooper. He's watching you do your thing here. And now we've got these hats followed out. And so it's down to Utah, UCLA, and BYU. Where are you going to play your college football?
First off, I'd just like to thank everyone who came out to support me. It means a lot to have this much support out here. I'd especially like to thank my parents for how much they've sacrificed and all the support over the years. I'd like to thank everyone back home watching and all the coaches who recruited me. With all that being said, I'll be attending Brigham Young University.
All right, so BYU it is. The Big 12, and there are some big changes there as now this exceptional athlete is coming your way. Okay, so it may sound crazy, but you had so much success on both sides of the ball. Are you playing offense or defense at BYU?
I'll start out at defense, but hopefully I can work my way, get a little in on offense too.
So you want to play both sides of the ball?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's incredible. Why do you think that university and the program there is the right fit for you?
Coach Jay Hill is just doing something special. Really great guy. I love being around him. Sure, around the whole team, all the players. Just love being around all them.
All righty, congratulations. I'm sure there's going to be a great celebration tonight, and we wish you the best of luck. How about this, going to BYU and potentially politicking to play both sides of the ball there. We'll see what happens.
He's out of Buford, Georgia, and he comes to college, Paul, as a defensive back, but really a two-way player. Loves to play both sides of the ball. Georgia made a really late push, but their hat didn't make the table. It's going to be down to Georgia Tech, USC, and Missouri. We have Mom Janine, Sister Jordan. Lots of family members here, coaches here as well. Trajan, who's it going to be?
First, I would like to thank everybody that came and supported me. I want to thank my trainers back home. And for the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be taking my talents to the University of Missouri.
How about that? For Mizzou, a long-time Georgia Tech commit. You were going to stay home. You go out of state. What won it for Missouri?
Coach Drink is doing a really good job right now, so him recruiting me, being the main one to recruit me, just that, I don't know, just Mizzou's it.
How big of a factor was Mom Janine in this? Because at one point she told you it's okay to go out of state.
My mom was a big factor, you know. When I was originally committed to Georgia Tech, she liked that. But whenever I got Missouri, she said, at the end of the day, you're going to get better offers. So whenever I'm fine with you leaving. And so when I got the okay for that, I made my choice.
And Paul, Mom also once told him, I don't care if you're playing offense or you're playing defense. If the ball hits you in the hands, you better catch it. It's a big catch right now for Missouri.
Proud of you either way as long as you catch the ball.
I love it. I love it. You can tell what a big moment this is for the entire Greco family.
Another declaration from the class of 2025. This is West cornerback Devin Sanchez from North Shore High School, and his family has made the drive from Houston to be here, but they've been with him on this journey since he was in the 3rd grade. How about that, playing the game of football? So Devin told us that back in 9th grade, he just wanted to play the game, didn't know anything about being a 5-star athlete. And then in the spring of his freshman year, he had 11 offers, and everything took off from there. And so as he stands here now with this great talent, Devin has had 34 total offers, and athleticism runs in the family for sure. His dad, Daniel, played cornerback at UTEP, and that's why you play corner, right? And then his mom, Deetra, was a 200, 400-meter sprinter, track and field. That's what I'm talking about. So the speed came from right there. His brother Dylan is here, sister Danny, and the rest of the family, and some high school teammates are here as well. All right, Devin, so here we are 2 years away, but the moment has come for you, and we've got 3 hats. We've got Alabama, Ohio State, and Texas A&M. Where will you be playing your college football in 2025?
Well, first off, I want to thank God for blessing me being here in this moment. I want to thank my family, and I want to thank all the coaches that took the time out that day to give me offers. But, you know, with that being said, for the next 3 to 4 years, I will be taking my talents to the Ohio State University.
Okay. He's going to be a Buckeye in 2 years. How about that? We've got the flag, the shirt. Devin was ready. So, Devin, why is Ohio State the place for you?
You know, just the relationship I built with Coach Walden and the coaches down there. I mean, it was a fun time. You know, they make it feel like home every time I've been down there. So, I mean, that's just a place I wanted to see myself.
Right. And do you think you'll be able to contribute right away once you get there in 2 years?
Yeah, I think I will. You know, from the first day that I get there on campus, you know, I think I could make a big impact.
Well, you've got some more time to grow and get your skills ready, but then they'll be waiting for you in Columbus. So best of luck to you and your family. Congratulations to everybody. Devin Sanchez headed to Ohio State.
Now it's time for a declaration for the 2025 class. Jet White, the defensive back out of Miami Edison, and the whole family is here, including Dad Anthony over there. They're excited for this moment. He has over 40 offers, and he's got a lot of hats to choose from here on the table. This could be one of the bigger surprises of the day. So, Jet, who's it going to be?
First and foremost, I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank my family, the coaches, trainers, and shout out Hellstar. And for that being said, the college I'll be going to is University of Maryland.
University of Maryland is where he's going to go. Well, I got to ask you, Jet, you put out your top 10 just a few weeks ago. Maryland wasn't even on that list. How did they wind up winning this battle?
I went to Maryland a few times. I have fun.
It's a big moment for you. Relationship with the team, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. I have a good relationship with the coaches. I'll talk to them every day, you know. Time to talk the world.
There you go, Jet White, class of 2025.
It's another exciting moment for a family who's driven in from Meridian, Mississippi. They are here to support Daniel Hill, who is an athlete, a running back, someone we saw run a 12-yard touchdown back in the third quarter. Great power and speed. And this young man right here next to me can squat 725 pounds. My goodness, that's unbelievable. You showed some of that power out here today. He's also been a guy who's run track and field. Back in the 7th grade, he started that. He's got a lot of track speed. And the proof of that is he has 2 Mississippi State titles, one in the 110-meter hurdles and then the 300 lows. And I know that's painful. I stayed away from that when I was running track, Daniel. So his family is here. We've got his father, Demetrius, who was a defensive lineman at Mississippi State. His mom, Kim, is here, brothers and sisters and other family members. And Daniel, we've got some hats here, and this is the moment for you to choose right here live on NBC. So we have South Carolina, Mississippi State, Alabama, and Tennessee. Where are you going to play your college football, Daniel?
You know, first and foremost, I want to give all thanks to God, you know, for giving me this opportunity, you know, putting me in this place to, you know, succeed. I want to give shout out to my family, you know, especially my dad, you know, for pushing me since, you know, 4th grade, you know, to get here. I want to give a shout out to Meridian, Mississippi, Meridian High School, you know, for allowing me to, you know, play my high school career there. You know, I love the city of Meridian and all my friends back there. And with that being said, for the next 3 to 4 years, I will be taking my talents to the University of Alabama.
Alabama, oh, and everybody approves. And there's some guys from the game who are on the other side of this camera who are excited about it as well. Daniel, why is Alabama the place for you?
You know, the history and culture they have with running backs, you know, the winning culture that they have, you know, ever since they, you know, recruited me, they've been showing constant love. And, you know, I just feel, you know, it was a family decision, you know. It's just best fit for me and my family, so that's why I chose Alabama.
All right, congratulations. I'm assuming Nick Saban is clapping his hands somewhere in his office on campus there. Good luck to all of you, and good luck the rest of the game.
And Xavier already has an interception today. He's the number 6 defensive back in the country. And coaches will tell you the number 1 physical defensive back in the country. It's down to these teams right here. We got the family here, Mom Janice. We've got Dad Akil, Stepdad Fred as well. So it's down to Alabama, Florida State, Florida, and the University of Miami. You're from Daytona Beach. A lot of opportunities to stay in state. Who's it going to be?
So first and foremost, I would just like to thank God, also my family, my mom and dad, just for pushing me to be the person I am today. Also my coaches and friends for just helping me. And with that said, for the next 3 to 4 years, I will be attending the University of Alabama.
The Crimson Tide with another pickup today. Leaving the state of Florida, what drew you to Alabama?
Really just a great culture, known for winning, great coaching staff. Just somewhere I could go to be the best me.
How about 2 that left this week? Yeah, 2 defensive backs leave Alabama. Did that hurt things at all? You might get to play pretty early in your career.
I mean, yeah, I would definitely love to play early. But really, I'm just looking to develop and just become a better player.